Alright YouTube, what's up? White Horse here, gonna give you guys a deck profile of Mermails that took first place last night, went undefeated against Darkworlds, 6 Samurais, Harpies, and I believe Evilswarms. I did go undefeated like I said in my video last night. It was I believe, I can't even remember, it was like a tournament something, I don't even remember the name of it. But it was sort of just like it was a tournament report, I'm sorry. That's what it was. I just pretty much made a video on me going undefeated, and you know, I did pretty good for the local. I did go undefeated, like I said. Mermails. I believe I'm the first one there to win with Mermails. So sorry guys, had to drink some water. Didn't have any titles in this. It's just an actual, just my build of Mermails. I'll show you guys what I sided out and what I sided in, and I'll explain some of the stuff in this deck, but I'm just going to go ahead and get on with it. First card, Molin Glacia. A lot of people actually asked me why I ran Molin Glacia. I did not summon this at all last night. I did not even, this is one of the cards I sided out every single game. Like, every time after game 1, I sided this and another card that I'll show you guys later in the profile. I sided this and that card out, and it really helped a lot. At times, I just felt like Molin Glacia would have been a dead draw, and it would have lost me the game. So that's why I just feared of dead drawing it and losing the match. So Molin Glacia. Next, Mermail Abyss. Nothing's really changed from here on out. There's some changes, but Mermail Abyss. This guy's broke if you open 3 Dragoons. He's really good. He's just there for the ass. I mean, for the attack. I'm sorry. That attack is pretty legit. 27 is amazing. And then we still are running the 3 Mermail Abyss Megalo. Yeah, we have to, sort of run him. He's sort of the broken card of the deck. He still, does those OTKs and stuff like that. This card's just awesome. So it really worked well last night. Next we have Triple Teus. Teus is insane good, everybody. If you just open this alone, and your first hand, if you open this and you're able to get a Mermail Abyss Lyn, which is her, you can literally start off really good, because you can have this in defense, and when Lyn dies, get Megalo, boom, Gaios right there. So it's really, really good. It's got a 2400 defense. That's awesome. I mean, it's just a broken card altogether. You add a Mermail from your deck when you summon it, level 4 or lower, so it can get Lyn or Pike, either one, or Gunned if you need it. So it's really good. I mean, this card's awesome. Next, we are still running the triple Lind. Lind is amazing, everybody. This card is insane broke. Oops, I'm sorry. When she dies, you get a Mermail from deck, of course. And sometimes this tournament, I actually had to kill my Lind to, get something bigger, like Megalo, to attack over, something. But she still works. She's still good. Still going to always run 3. Next, we have Triple Pike. Pike is amazing. Personally, I think Pike and Dragoons make this deck. I'm just saying it because I feel like it's the truth. I feel like Pike, you can just search, all that search power. You can overlay with Dragoons and get Bahamut Shark and get Bahamut's effect by detaching Dragoons. Or Dragoon's effect by detaching it from Bahamut. So you actually get 2 effects. It's legit. This card is amazing, guys. If you run Mermails, run 3 Pike, always. Unless you're running Undone or whatever. Then, 2 Gun. Gunned is actually sort of weird sometimes, because you'll find yourself needing it, late game. But but I actually always use these so early, because I usually get it with Pike, because Pike says 3 or lower. The only reason is because I like to go Diva Marksman from deck. That's why I usually grab Gun, and she's usually really dead, but she wasn't dead at all this tournament. So that's it for the Mermails. Next for the Atlanteans. probably the card that's gonna get hit is Dragoons. This guy is legit, guys. He's so broken. Add a Sea Serpent from your deck. It has no level, no restriction on what it, what level, attack, anything like. It's just a Sea Serpent, so it's really broke. You can get those OTK plays with Diva. Marksman, pop set card. You guys already know. When he's sent to the graveyard to activate a Water's effect, pop a set card. It's really broke. And also, when this inflicts damage, boom, he comes out by Mark's effect. So that's awesome. Next we have triple infantry. A lot of people tell me I'm stupid because I play 3. But people, honestly, you don't know until you try. And 3, this is the reason why I think I won. Is just because I was able to manage discarding for Megalo 2 infantry to pop both their monsters. And still have an infantry, go Diva, go Marksman, Synchro 4, go Armory Arm. Tribute, Marksman with Megalo, pop a back row, and attack for 34 twice. That's 6,800, guys. That is insane damage. Especially, I mean, there's just so many combos with triple infantry. I just think if you run this deck, and if you don't like 3, run 2. Don't ever run 1 infantry. You'll find yourself needing it a lot more than once. Next, the MVP of the night, Diva. This card is just stupid. I hate this card. Honestly, I don't hate the card, but I don't like that this card can be sort of a game changer. Because if you go to instant Catastor, you win. Like, depends on what you're going against, honestly. But this card is insane good. So, if you run any Diva, a lot of people like 2, but I like 3. So. Spells, MSTs, I actually never sided this out. This was always live. Actually, you're supposed to actually play this just in case of macro. So, really good. Avi, I said Avery. That's funny. Avarice, just because it's stupid. It's a reset button. And I honestly think Avarice is actually going to get hit. But if it does, I had my fun times with it. I mean, every time I activate Avarice, I always usually win. So, I mean, it's a good card, but it needs to get hit. Mind Control, this and Molan Glacia was the 2 cards I sided out every single time I won game 1 or lost game 1. I sided Molan Glacia and Mind Control out for the 2 cards that I'll show you later what I sided in for these. Cards broke. It's really good against the mirror match because like you can take their Megalo and then just like summon Teus or Megalo and go Gaius. It's really broke. So then we are still running the Trinity, Dark Hole, Monster Born, Heavy Storm. Took my shiny staples out. I just didn't really want to get them messed up. But the Trinity's still good in my opinion. I still like the Trinity, so I'm gonna play it. I never sided any of it out. It was always live actually. So. Traps, 2 Mirror Force. This was actually another misconceding card in the deck. A lot of people did not see this. Mirror Force is broke. Like, it has got to be probably hands down the best trap this format. I see it going back to 1 just because this card is like so good in rogue decks. I mean, this card's ridiculous, guys. Like, you can win a game against Mermails just by like playing this. So it's really good. Then we have the triple Spear. Spear is still good. Sphere is just stupid, honestly. There's not really much to explain about Sphere. You get it with Megalo. Then the last card of the deck that a lot of people was wondering why I played, Abyss Squall. I actually won a game against 6 Samurai with this because they didn't have a She-End to negate it, so I activated it. Went Gaius and Lind and I got a lead, and I had a Gaius in my field. So, it was sort of, stupid, because I just plussed. And they sort of couldn't do anything, because they're all level 5 or higher, usually in 6Ms, because all you do is Synchro, so. Next, extra inside. Ballin'. I gotta stay ballin', guys. I'm ballin', I'm sorry. That was stupid. Anyways, next, Gotchi Gotchi. Zen Mains, Abyss Trite, Leviathan Dragon. That's it for the 3s and 2s. Actually, I'll just go ahead and go on. Maestroke. Only reason why I played Maestroke is because, sadly, if I went into a mirror match, I had to do one thing or the other. Like, this card is broke, and I played a Tidal Mermail player playing Catastor, and he attacked this in defense, and he took 100 damage because he didn't know Maestroke was dark, and he has 2300 defense. So he actually took damage, and just pretty much next turn I won. So it was really good against a mirror match. Bahamut Shark, this card is ridiculous. Card is so broke. Next, for the big guys, Master of Blades. I actually want to pause and talk about this card for a little bit. Master of Blades is ridiculous, guys. This card is, like, if you can actually go against this and against some decks, this card is broke. I went into it one time and it won me the game. He Icarus attacked and he targeted this in a face down. And he, like, somebody on the sideline, I ain't gonna say no names, said you could use Icarus as a target when you activate Icarus. And he looked it up and said you can't, so he had to target this. And he had 3 cards on the field, and he tributed his Winged Beast, of course, so he had 1 card left, and he targeted this and my Spear, activated his effect, destroyed his face down, got Spear and plussed. So it was awesome. This card, if you can go into it, is good. Gyos, nothing to say about this. If you go in this in the mirror match, you win. Synchros, Armory Arm, Catastor. Armory Arm's the best card probably in the extra deck, in my opinion. DeLorean, I'm thinking about taking him out. I never go him ever. So, Jesus. I dropped the Gyos, everybody. Next we have Black Rose. Oh, okay. So I went Black Rose against 6 Sams and won. He had 5 cards on his field, and I just went 1. And I won next turn, so. Gungnir, broke. Crimson Blader, broke as crap against dragons. That's it for the extra deck. For the side deck, this is the card I sided in every single game, just in case, because it seemed like every single deck I played Special Summon. So I sided these 2 in. I took Molan Glacier and Minecon out, and I never seen it, ever. Morphin Jar number 2, this is for Evilswarms, so. But Evilswarms weren't, I beat an Evilswarm deck. Skill Drain, okay, the only reason why I sided this is against the mirror match. I don't like playing against, you know, Mermails mirror match. I didn't side this against the Tidal Mermail player I played, but I did think about it, but I didn't. So, but I still won. I'm sort of glad because I needed all my effects possible. Next, triple Dust Tornado for Fire Fist, triple Prodful Roar for Evilswarms, and lastly, triple Light Imprisoning Mirror for, whoops, sorry about that, triple Light Imprisoning Mirrors for Constellars. Jesus. Anyways, sorry about that. Got a little tongue-tied. This card, I think, I never played a Constellar deck, but if I did go against one in the tournament, I have played in the tournament, of course, but if I played it in this tournament, I would have sided all 3 of these, just to negate all their effects. Well, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Like I said, it went undefeated. It won locals. I got $45 store credit. It's pretty awesome. So, I mean, I can't really think of anything else to say. I don't really know what else, you know, I don't know what else to run, honestly, now at this point for locals. So, until next time, guys, this is White Horse signing out. Peace.